dokey pokey smoky. Charlie's a little bear. Charlie's a little bear. What are you doing, Charlie? Is that what you're doing? All right. All right. All righty, little guy. Oh. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on? 2 days hair growth here. What's up? I'm hairy as a Sasquatch. Do me a favor, everybody. Take your finger real quick and hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Just hit it real fast. Just hit it real fast. Just hit the like button real fast. What's going on? What's going on, Charlie? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? So, I guess we should, I want to talk a little bit, I'm always just a little bit. What's going on, Gloria? How are you doing? Shanta, what's going on? Sean, how is everybody? What is going on? So I had a cop behind me, and then I like to set my lives on my YouTube studio so I can do just set the settings on, because you set the settings on your computer. So there was a cop behind me for like 5 miles, and then I pulled over. But just so you know, up and down here, what's going on, Playboy? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Just stop what you're doing. If you're watching on your phone, you have to close the live chat, then hit the like button, and then you can reopen the live chat. There's a live chat button. What's going on, Beth? Where is everybody watching from? Can you type in what state you're watching from, or country, or city? Can you do that for me? Just type that in real fast. What city, country, state are you watching from right now? And I'm just gonna read them for a second so I can see who's here. Right, Charlie, little bear? Right, little guy? Just want to see who's here. Mandy, what's going on? Virginia's in the hizzy. Oregon, California. Mandy, how are you, Mandy? New name, huh? What's the new name? BC, New Zealand. Listen, what's going on, New Zealand? One of my best friends is from New Zealand. I have lost touch with him lately, but I'm going to give him a call sometime here. Thomas, what's going on? Upstate New York. Upstate New York in the hizzy. Massachusetts. You should also call it gun law Massachusetts, because you can't even bring your gun into Massachusetts. It's incredible. Sassy Girl, what's going on? Sassy Girl in California. BC, British Columbia. Ironton, Ohio. What's going on, Ironton? Listen, Ironton, I'll be back there soon. I'll be back there probably by the end of September. By the end of this month, I'll be back in Ironton. I'll be swinging right back through Ironton, probably about the end of September. And for the folks in Ironton, I will not have been put in handcuffed. I will not have been put in the torture cuffs, and I will not have spent a single moment in the jail. The warrant will be quashed. So my Ironton people, when you guys see me quash the warrant and walk back into Ironton without having to be put through a dungeon system, then you're going to start to realize it's possible for everybody. We can all do it. You just have to be willing to fight back and be willing to do things that you don't want to do. And that's just right where I'm at. What's going on, Playboys? What is going on out there in the land of YouTube? UK, what's going on, UK? I would like to talk to a UK attorney. I want to talk to, I think they're called a, what are they called? I don't want to say the wrong name. I think that they're called a barista. Is that what they're called? I called them a barista the other day because it's the name I have in my head, but is it a barista? Is that what it is? What's going on, Tim? How you doing? How you doing? Not a cop sucker. What's going on? Not a cop sucker. Me either, bro. And I'm trying to square this circle in a barrister. That's what it's called, Hamzi. Couple things for oh shit, am I gonna make that? I'm driving like Zaner now as I go wind to hit the gaps. But 2 or 3 of these semis, man, it's an absolute nightmare. It really is an absolute nightmare. So forgive me, I can't read all the comments because I'm driving, obviously, and I want to make sure that I really keep my eyes on the wheel and keep my hands on the steering wheel and make sure I really just pay really good attention so I don't hurt anybody else. And listen, I've been, knock on wood, I've been fortunate in my life. So, what is going on? What is going on? It's funny because when I was driving and there was a cop behind me for like 5 miles, and there's cops that have people pulled over all up and down the road right here. I mean, there's so many cops pulling people over in America. We can't stand this anymore. We've got to make a change here. We've got to make a change. I literally passed at least 6 cops in a 2-mile space where, dude, they had people pulled over, a half a dozen cops. I didn't have my phone on because there was a cop behind me, and I was like, this is what they do, is they torture us. And you know, I was talking to a friend last night, and he was telling me, he said, Chille, you know, the reason why it's so hard to get cops fired and get rid of them is because they are they're the tip of the spear of finance. They're the tip of the spear of financing all those judges, all those courts, all those jails, all those prison guards, the jailers, every single person in the criminal injustice industry is funded by a cop who's a bad cop. Half the cops are bad. I'm sorry. Half of them are bad, at least. You know, when we're seeing it time and time and time again, where what they do is they pull you over on the side of the road, and then that starts there. Have you been drinking? Have you been smoking? Can I look in your car? And it causes such anxiety between Americans and cops that it's like, so much. Am I back? I hope I'm back. What's going on, Playboys? What is going on? I know it, man. I tell you, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't really tell you where I'm at, but I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is absolutely the middle of nowhere. I think I'm either in Wisconsin or Illinois. I'm not sure. So, and how do you guys say it? Do you guys say it Illinois, or do you say Illinois? Because I say Illinois. Who says Illinois? How many people put Illinois? Illinois with an S on the end of it. How many people put that? Because I put Illinois. I call it Illinois. Does anybody call it Illinois? I called it Illinois as a kid, 100%. And then I grew up and I called it Illinois. Illinois. Hold on, let me reset this bad chicken again. Yeah, you know, and just so you know, Mikey, from now on, people are really not going to know where I'm at as far as dealing with lots of technology problems. So frustrating. So frustrating. I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of nowhere here. Maybe when I get... Can you guys hear me now? Are we good now? Are we back? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Hey! What's going on, Playboy? What's going on, Playboy? What are you doing, Playboy? What are you doing over there, huh? So, here's the funny part, just so you guys know. Did the Queen die? Is she dead? But did she die, or are they saying that she's sick? Because I don't know if they're saying that she's sick or if she's dead. I'm not really sure. So, you know, where am I at here? I'm at 82 miles an hour. That's 83 miles an hour. Okay, I can do 83. I think that's correct. There we go. I think that's right. She's officially done. Oh, wow. You know, I'm surprised she lived this long, to be honest. But I guess when your son's a molester and he goes to Epstein Island, you know, it's eventually gonna wear out on you. And just so you guys know, the British Empire has been evil for centuries. You know, the British people, you know, there's nothing wrong with British people. British people are good people. But, you know, not all of them. Some of them are horrible. But, but the British Empire itself has been a imperialistic, brutal, colonizing, rapey country as far as authoritarianism. And you know, the best thing England has is a closed circuit video system. And you know, you still have violence, you're still going to have violence. The difference is you will get caught. You're going to get caught. You know, so that's what I'm about. You know, I want to create a better system. I'm going to actually illustrate it. And I'm going to show it. I cannot wait. I'm surprised my phone is still working. This is amazing. I've been able to stay on now for like 5 full minutes. I know it. It's oppressive since the very beginning, Eric. That's exactly correct. Okay, now I can see you guys' comments. They finally popped up. Where is everybody at? Is anybody in the Midwest? Is anybody in Florida? Where are you guys at? The comments are just as weird as the cutting in and out, because sometimes I can see your comments and then sometimes I can't. So, but I do like to read them if I can, and I especially like to know where everybody is and what part of the country you're in. Oregonian, I went to college in Oregon for a couple of years. Illinois, how do you say it? The Cop Watcher, do you say Illinois or Illinois? How do you say it? How do you say it? Illinois? Illinois? You guys hit the like button. Missouri, oh man. You know, besides Ohio, I mean, I don't know. Missouri may be a bigger, let's take a vote. Do you think Ohio is a bigger police state than Missouri? Or do you think Missouri, Indiana, man, so that's where I was, I think I was in Indiana when I saw all those people pulled over. I really don't know which state I'm in right now. But what I'm saying is, which do you think has the worst cops? Do you think Ohio or do you think Missouri? What's going on, Marcy? How are you? Do you think it's Ohio or Missouri? Which do you think is the bigger police state, prison state? Nevada? No, I mean, you're from Nevada. Hit that button. Hit the button. Hit it. I had a science teacher in high school who had. Oh, you think Ohio's worse? Oh yeah. It's super tough, man. It is super tough. It is super tough. Truth is everywhere got timed out. It's so funny though, Truth is everywhere who got timed out. That's so funny because the thing is let me tell you guys something about the truth. Okay? So now, just so you guys know, since I filed a lawsuit for defamation, harassment, and stalking, right? Since I filed that lawsuit, now every single person who comes to my Twitter or my Reddit or my Facebook or here and leaves me a comment that says, Kate always wins, you are just helping me. It's called emotional distress. Every time you guys are sending that, I'm just screenshotting that shit, because she may be able to get away with a lot of things, but she won't be able to get away from the financial compensation. I have proven damages. That chick is in trouble. And every one of her disgusting loser hate monger trolls who comes to my page and says, Kate always wins, or masshole report, you are just helping me. Someone did it on my Twitter today and I said, thank you so much for posting this. I'm so grateful that you did it. So grateful. Because she can do whatever she wants, but eventually she will. I dropped it yesterday, Bruce. I did it yesterday. I was at the courthouse yesterday doing the second prong. Third prong is when I get back to California. No, I mean, you don't understand. These people think that they're beyond being touched, that it can't affect them. Well, slowly but surely, systematically, we'll see if it can touch you or not. You may be one of the horrifically bad people, but the person who you're representing, it's gonna cost them big. See, because people have been getting away with this on social media for so long because nobody sued them. Andrew Tate should be suing Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Andrew Tate should be suing all of them. He should especially be suing that guy Ethan from H3. Is anybody in the Telegram? Did anybody watch that video that I posted in there, where it wasn't H3 and it wasn't Andrew Tate? It was another guy who made a video that said Andrew Tate should definitely sue H3 because H3 did the same thing that Troglet. You're not welcome here. Please don't come back. I don't want you here. You're not welcome here. I've read the things you say about me you'll never be welcome here. I'll block you every time. So you're not welcome on my page. I want nothing to do with you. There's people like you who are just so bitter and hateful and awful that I just want to stay away from you. You're gross. So don't come on here. I'll block you every time. You know, you're just not worth it. What's going on, King Ounce? What's going on? I can't wait to get back to Denver. You guys can definitely tell when I have not been smoking weed for a couple days because my eyes open up. When you smoke a little weed, when you smoke a little weed, it makes it so that your eyes kind of. Oh, thanks, Mikey. Oh yeah, I straight hit him. So anyway, so listen, you know, this is now that the lawsuits are filed. Now, you know, and the real dunce cap is the guy in Massachusetts. That guy's a real dunce cap. The things he's saying out loud and posting out loud as himself, he's gonna have a heavy price to pay. You can't be a 7-time felon and then say the things you're saying out loud. Can't do it. Guy's in big trouble. He's in big trouble because I'm gonna push eventually. Well, I'm already doing some things that are gonna turn criminal for that guy. So, because I just have no respect for that person. But Ironton, Ohio, Philip, what's going on, Playboy? What's going on, Playboy? Am I cutting in and out still, or do you guys have a good signal? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Can you guys give me a number? Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me. That way I know who's in the, if it's working. It's good. Thanks, JMM. I appreciate it. Oh, JMM, I listened to your entire catalog, dude. I think you only sent me one album. If you guys have not heard Jonathan Mitchell music and him singing, this dude is good. Now, it's country, and if you don't like country, you're not gonna like country because it's straight up good country music. I happen to like country music, so JMM, I really enjoyed your album, dude. Thanks for letting me hear it. I listened to it right here in this car on my laptop because I have the entire thing. So Semper Fi is a troll in disguise, and he says you must have a huge folder of your document proof. I do, Semper Fi. So Semper Fi, are you on our side or do you just play both sides? I just want to know because I've seen the screenshots of the things that you say about me. So Semper Fi, are you a friend or do you just talk bad about me on another channel and then come here and like I don't know what you are, dude. Like I've seen dozens of screenshots that you say about me. So, you know, I just want you to know, you know, I don't want you to become another Susie. All right, well, Susie's banned from my page, so I don't want her back, and I won't have her back on my page. So, up to you, Semper Fi, but I get screenshots of the shit that you say. I don't know why you say shit about me, dude. I don't understand that. I've never done anything wrong to you or any... Yo, what's going on, KNRW? KNRW, listen, that's my buddy Marcus right there, everybody. That's my buddy Marcus right there. That is my buddy Marcus. Right there, right there, right there. Good to see you, Marcus. Good to see you, dude. I'm glad. I'm trying to... Oh, sorry about that. Whoops. I don't have a very mastery of the driving here because I have to be careful. Yeah, moderators, if you see Susie come in, just straight boot permanently. I don't want that person here. I saw what she wrote about me. I don't want to be associated with that person. You know, I haven't said anything like that about anybody here. You know, I haven't said anything. You know, I think that the people I'm suing are horrifically bad people. I still haven't said anything about like what the things they've said about me. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good to see you, KRNW. Is that how you say it? KNRW? Rich, this is an emergency broadcast, Rich. Everybody, Rich is in the room. What's going on, Rich? This is an emergency broadcast, Rich. This is an emergency broadcast. I'm so glad you made it. I'm so glad you made it. Yeah, just straight block her out. It's crazy. I don't, you know, well, just so you guys know, I don't know. MDR, that may have been an accident. I don't think you got purposely timed out. I think that was an accident. Because by the way, sometimes your finger hits the wrong MDR reveal. I don't think you got timed out on purpose. So I saw you get timed out. Sorry, dude. I think it was an accident, just so you know. Marcus, how are you doing, dude? Marcus, how are you, brother? Listen, I can't reveal where I'm going or my locations or anything, Marcus, but I think that you and I have texted each other, and I think over the next couple days that we might be able to talk. So Marcus, if I think I cut out again. I think I cut out because all the comments went away. It's so weird. It's just technology. It's just so weird. But driving up here through the Midwest in September, in fall here, there's some pretty cool stuff here. There's some pretty cool stuff here. There really is. And I'm on this for 15 more. Not a cop sucker. I love it. I love that. Yeah, Marcus, I'm gonna call you when I get off this live. I'm gonna call you. I think that Marcus and I will be able to talk here pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about it. What's up, Jim? How you doing, dude? What's going on? What is going on? So I've got to do a few things over the next couple weeks, but then listen, I think we're literally only 2 weeks away before I start to build the model. And this model will show you guys things I have not been able to illustrate. Cannot wait. I can't wait. I really can't. Smash that like button. Hit the like button if you would, pretty please, with cherries and sugar on top. Hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Jeff Hates Pigs. Where's Jeff Hates Pigs at? I haven't seen him today. Is he around anywhere? This is what I look like when I don't shave for a few days. I'm a few days of growth. This is 3 days of not shaving. I cannot grow a beard. I can't grow a beard. It's impossible. No, the piggy pulled off. When I pulled off to set my live so that I would be able to have subscribers only and be able to put a slow mode on. I think I forgot to put the slow mode on, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I tried to put it on. There was a cop behind me for maybe 5 miles or so. And am I going too fast now? I'm going a little too fast. I could slow it down just a little bit. I can slow it down. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy over here. Just gonna slow her down a little bit. Just go nice and slow. There it is. So it's kind of funny because, you know, I did that video the other day of Tech Lines versus Danforth. You know, and then the really, really funny part, what's going on, Yum? The really funny part is that when I researched Virgil Griffith, dude, this guy, he was, you know, I don't even know his area of law, you know? It's like I don't even know what his area of law is. That guy was so intelligent when it came to understanding the Constitution, you know. And then there's the other thing. In January, I'm going to start my drive to pass the California State Bar. So I've got a lot of things I'm doing. And I think the biggest thing is that I'm going to drive around a bit, and I'm still going to do the things I've been doing, but I'm going to do it less, and I'm going to focus more on the law. I'm going to focus more on the law, you know. So and I think that the faster that I'm able to pass the California State Bar, and then I could take the bar in other states, you know. And by the way, people will say, "Oh no, you can't take the bar in other states." You know, once you get in, from the people I've talked to in California who are lawyers, then you can get into other state bars. But, you know, there's going to be arguments and disagreements about it, so it's fine. But I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I can help people in the cities where they need help. You know, we need to get some people who care about other people in New Jersey, in Louisiana. We need New Jersey and Louisiana for sure. You know, and those states, we need Texas 100% for sure. We need people who represent people in Texas. You know, it's just absolutely incredible. People get railroaded because they can't hire a lawyer. They don't have the money. And so it's like, I get it. You know, I'm sorry, I don't mean to burst anybody's bubble, but I was raised fairly poor. When I, through my teen years, I got to experience the middle class, and that was nice. That was real nice. But, I was raised initially in the beginning of my life super, super poor. And so, that's the reason my teeth are all jacked up, because I didn't have we didn't have any dentists where I was raised in Alaska. Literally, there was no dentists where I lived. And so, I think that there's people in the world who absolutely need, oh yeah, hey David Bourne, I lived in Rockwall. Actually, I lived in Euless, not Rockwall. You're in Texas, right? I lived in Euless, Texas for 4 or 5 months, I guess. I lived with I'm not going to go into it, but I lived with a girl there in Euless, Texas. I think that's pretty close to Rockwall, because we drove when I was driving to Euless. I remember seeing the signs for Rockwall. I'm pretty sure. Is that correct? I can't wait to get to Denver and get a fat ass bowl of weed. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Happy birthday, Yum. Adam, my teeth are not perfect, dude. You don't know these teeth are fake? I show people all the time. It's just, my teeth are all fake. So, I've got no bones about it. I am what I am. I'm not embarrassed or shy or shameful or overly proud. I am what I am at this point. Yeah, that's right, David. That's right. Yeah, it's on the way. Is Rockwall on the way to Fort Worth between Dallas? Because I do like an indica. I do like an indica. I do like an indica. That's for sure. That is for sure. I'm only going to be in Denver for a short time, and then I'm no longer going to reveal my locations. I'm just going to keep my locations totally private, because I have to get back to Denver. Everybody knows I'm going back to Denver. That's true. I do have teeth instead of flapping gums. I'm grateful that I do have teeth. You are correct about that. I'm very happy that I do have some teeth. That's for sure. Eric, I know it. I wish you could smoke some weed with me too, man. I wish I could smoke some weed with me too. It's so funny, because I've been writing in my head. I'm creating a lesson plan that I'm then going to sell. I'm creating a historical lesson plan on my timeline. I'm just talking and telling you guys what I'm doing here. Van's gone, dude. After 15 days, the insurance company writes it off and gives me a check. That's what I've got to go back to Denver for, to get the police report, the final police report. Thank you, Nadine. I do appreciate that. I do enjoy to smoke some marijuana if I'm not driving around. It's very nice. It's very nice. Yeah, I heard about Kentucky, dude. I heard Kentucky got flooded pretty bad. Man, that's really a bummer. Really a bummer. Love you too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it. I'm working on my dental hygiene. Please blaze one on my behalf. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. I'm just, what I'm really stoked about is that, I don't, I'm in a legal proceeding now. So what I'm really stoked about is that now, every single time someone harasses me using someone else's name, the person whose name they're using will be held liable. That's what I'm happy about. And you can't fake it. You can't change it. You're screwed. And by the way, this is only one lawsuit. Hint, there it is. And what in the state of California, do we not have? I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm real excited though. The third prong is vicious. The third prong I drop, because look, the thing is look, I was gonna go into that charity event over there in Ashland, Kentucky on September 24th, and the simple fact of the matter is that the tools that my body has stopped working. So my knee's still messed up. My blood pressure's dropping. It's getting better, but I don't have any tools where I can go into a charity event and not risk getting hurting myself. And so what's going on? So Now though, with the things that I'm doing legally, I have those tools and I have people around me who teach me. I got a friend right now who's teaching me some stuff. And the stuff he's teaching me, it's stuff that you learn when you go to law school, and I never went to law school. So the thing that this friend of mine is teaching me, he's showing me things that I just simply didn't know before. I just didn't know it, you know? He's showing me how oh, that's true, the cop watcher. That is true. The problem though, the cop watcher, is you know, I need to make sure that if I make public appearances and people know, Semper Fi, you know, Semper Fi, you're not my friend. So as nicely as I can say it, goodbye. You're not my friend. I've read the comments you say about me. You don't get to come in here and ask me questions. You're gone, dude. Don't come back. I don't want you back. I don't care if you ever come back. So I blocked him. He's gone. I get the screenshots, you guys. I get the screenshots. So I see everything. I've got a half a dozen people here, you know, that will show me what people say, you know, and it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. But I don't want someone coming in here and saying, well, what about this? When you said a bunch of horrible things about me on another channel and I read them, I don't want you here. But the good news is that now, just so you guys know, now in my comment section, if you guys see anything that identifies anybody, or that they, you know, you make sure you take a screenshot of that and send it to me, because it's financial. It's financial. And what people don't understand is that once those hands of justice start to go around and around, you have to hire a lawyer. So there that is. Anyway, so, you know, and then I'm gonna improve. Do you guys think I should put more cases or less cases on that trifold? Because Zaner thinks I should drop it down to 4 cases, where it's a card that goes in your wallet that folds into 4. I mean, what do you guys think? I was thinking about upping it to 16 cases. That's what I thought. You know? I'm sorry, I can't read that. What does it say? It says, this morning, I can't read it. Can someone, this morning, let me see if I can pull this comment down here and pay attention to the road at the same time. This morning, someone made a comment on Facebook about some new laws in Illinois. A dude commented, "There goes public safety." I then took a screenshot of the case law shown. It blew this. So what's that case? I don't know what case you're talking about though. Do you know what case that is that you're talking about in Illinois? That there goes public safety? No, there's 5 cases, Lively. There's 5 cases, and it's Carroll versus United States, Brinegar versus California, Brinegar versus United States, Kerr versus California, Terry versus Ohio, and Graham versus Connor. It's 5 cases. Hamzi has them down perfect because Hamzi has been around since I was teaching on TikTok, and he knows. Yeah, it's 5. I mean, if you wanted to go 6, you could go. The 6th case, I think. Look, qualified immunity or Federal Election Commission versus Citizens United. That would be a case that we want to get rid of 100% for sure. For sure. So, I mean, number 1 obviously is Terry, but if you get rid of Kerr, then Terry falls. Or if you get rid of Kerr versus California, then Terry falls. If you get rid of Carroll versus United States, then Kerr and Terry both fall. So, which one do you want to go first? Because the stare decisis of Kerr versus California is Carroll versus United States, 1925. And then 63 is Kerr versus California. And then 68 is Terry versus Ohio. So, we talk about qualified immunity being number 6 or number 7 in the list of cases that's the most important. But remember, qualified immunity can be beaten. if you know that if you can prove that the cop violated your rights and he should have known better, that goes right around qualified immunity. So it's not as though qualified immunity is ruining America. Terry versus Ohio is why America is ruined. The interaction you have with cops is not because of qualified immunity. The interaction you have with cops is because of Terry versus Ohio. And you have to understand, you know, you have to understand that you have to take on the cases that cause us the most consternation. And also look at Gonzalez versus Reich, 2005, which is going to make homegrown marijuana illegal based on the interstate commerce clause, that you could affect the commerce of multiple states if people are allowed to grow homegrown marijuana. And this is 2005. This is before there were dispensaries everywhere all over there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, nice. You even tagged Hamzi in that. So, you know, the 2005 case of Gonzalez versus Reich is the reason why marijuana is still illegal. So if we overturned Gonzalez versus Reich, then that would pave the way to legalize marijuana. So, and you know, what's the number one crime in America is marijuana. The top two crimes in America are drugs and theft. So what does that tell you? That tells you people are whacked out on drugs and then they steal stuff. That's just the way it is. I don't think so, Scrubzilla. I don't think so. Where'd you get that information? I don't think they're going to legalize marijuana ever. I think we're going to have to. I think that they're going to have to. I see you, JNS. I will give you a call when I get off this live. That'll be the best way. Let me call you when I get off here. So, yeah, but you know, if they legalize marijuana, then what will happen is that's going to have a big depression on the pharmaceutical industry. You know, that's the thing. Is okay, KNRW Radio, good to see you. KNRW, Marcus, it's good to see you, dude. It's good to see you. What is going on? What is going on? Yes. What is Dark Monkey? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. I mean, and that's the biggest problem. It's MIMS. It's MIMMS. That's how you spell MIMS versus Pennsylvania. So I mean, look. You know, we could chalk up a lot of things, but the bullshit fake war on people, which is coined the war on drugs, is an absolute degradation to America and to our way of life. If you can get locked up for a chemical and you haven't created a victim, then that's the whole problem. Yeah, that's right. Don't care is exactly correct. There, you know, marijuana is not a gateway drug. That is the most remember, this is, and just so you guys know, you know, there was going all the way back to, you're going to go back to the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937. The Marijuana Tax Act is going to be pushed through by Andrew Mellon, but the reason why they do it is so that you're not going to have a competition with the lumber industry and with the pharmaceutical industry and with the plastic industry. And that's why they criminalize marijuana using a tax act. And the reason that a tax act is used is because Andrew Mellon is Secretary of the Treasury. Ironically, after he writes the Marijuana Tax Act in 1937, he dies. Andrew Mellon dies almost immediately after he writes the Marijuana Tax Act. So it's just, you know, I guess that's karma. You know, maybe he died and God said you can go burn in hell. I mean, because, well, think about it. You know, I think that Andrew Mellon is on the same tier. I mean, I can't really say it that way. I think that Andrew Mellon has destroyed and Harry Anslinger. I think the two of those guys together have destroyed millions, and I know they have, millions of lives. And when you talk about lives being ruined, you can only think of Genghis Khan, Stalin, Hitler, Bolshevik. You know, you can only think of you know, the French Revolution. You know, and when you get there, you start to go, why are we having these problems? Because we keep on electing, and I say we keep electing, but we just keep on putting in the most elite rich person into office. The richest person. We just put in whoever has a lot of money, put them in as a politician, because they're not going to use their political position to make more money, you know? So it's like, you know, it's just so super obvious that our country is ruined by the war on drugs. There are so many people, everything that we do, security at the airport, the DEA, everything that we do in this country is based on making sure that the pharmaceutical companies can rape us, can make as much money as they want off of us, and we have to do it. And, you know, a lot of this stuff I've already said, but this goes back to the 1914 Harrison Act. Jeremy, I'm not going to call you back because you hadn't. Jeremy, I think it's best if we talk privately, brother. I don't think that this is the place to have a conversation. You know, you know, we all have our different. I know who you are, Jay. I got you. Reunite America. Everybody can see your comments, dude. I think we want to take 24 hours before I bring you on live. You know, that's if that's okay. And you're still my friend, Jay, but you know, there's some, you know, I talked to your girlfriend last night, and I don't know if it's best to bring you on live. You know, not right now. Let me talk to you on the phone first and have a heart-to-heart with you and see how you're doing. And then, because I don't want to put you in a position where you say or do things when you're, you know, going through some stuff, and then people judge you forever on what you say or do. You know, what you say out loud on a live, because you can't take it back. You know, that's the reason why so many YouTubers don't go live, because they can't actually do what I do. They can't do what a lot of us do. There's a lot of people who can go live and do what I do, but there's a lot of people who are in this YouTube space that they can't go live, because the truth is the presentation that they show of themselves is way better than if you actually had to be live and people could critique your motions and movements without being edited. Because if you go live, then there's no editing that. Whatever you say is whatever you say, you know, and so there it is. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys can see it. There are people who have great channels on YouTube, and I really like their channels, but they don't go live. That's not what they do. They rarely even show their face, some of these folks, you know. And so the reason why that is because if you show your face and you're live, then you really can't unwrap that. You can't undo that. You have to just, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's So it's just, when you go live, there's no hiding what you are. I mean, your mannerisms, whether or not you show fear, whether or not you show anger, whether or not you can control your language, you know, it's really, just so you guys know, and believe me, man, this is just this is my natural ability when I go on live. But most people don't have this ability. And you know, there's a lot of abilities people have that I don't have at all whatsoever. I can't dunk a basketball. You know, I'm only 5'8" tall, so I can't dunk a basketball. I'm not great at ping pong. I mean, those are physical things, but you know, I'm not good at medical exams. I'm not good at I'm not good at a lot of things, you know, but being able to articulate and apply theory in moments, I'm able to do extraordinarily well. And as soon as I take the next couple years and really study the processes of law, then I think that with some backing from you guys, where we have a team of people, and then my natural ability, I think that we can get somewhere into executive power to change this bullshit system. And if I didn't think that, I wouldn't be doing this. I can dunk a donut. I can Dunkin' Donuts. I did Dunkin' Donuts yesterday with Zayner. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Push the like button. Push the like button. Push the like button. Push it. Push your like button. Pretty please with cherries and sugar on top. Thank you. So, you know, so look, you know, Jay is my friend, the guy who was just in here a moment ago. You know, we all go through things, man. We all go through things, and he's gonna be okay. He needs a day or two, and then he'll be right as rain. And just so you guys know, you know, I have some family. I've got some family members I got one family member who's bipolar, who goes through some stuff. And when that person is on, they are great. They're great. And when that person is off because of their natural bipolar position that they were born with, then that family member of mine is extraordinarily unchained, unbridled, you know, just, you know. And so everybody in my family knows this person who has, no, I'm only 5'8". I used to be 5'9". I've shrunk. I was almost 5'9", and when I measured for the physical for the fight, I was actually just right at 5'8", just right there. So it was like I've shrunk a little more than half of an inch. I'm a little shorter than I used to be, which is kind of weird, you know, that I got smaller. But oh, and by the way, guys, I don't mind being 5'8". It never bothered me at all. I've never struggled in sports. I've never struggled with women. I've never struggled physically. I got beat up a lot till I was 13 because I was so small. But then that just formed the person that I am today. And so now I don't, even though now I'm super tough, I don't bully people and pick on people and beat people up. And that's what happened to me for the first, 12 years of my life. And so without me being as small as I was growing up, then I wouldn't have the demeanor that I have now, because you do see those people who have like small man's complex, or, they want to prove themselves and all the time. And they get in all these, dust ups and stuff. But the truth is that, there's another copper right there. Another copper right there. Let's see what this copper is going to do. And now he's right behind me. I got a copper right behind me. I shrunk. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. So just for example, there are things I can't do anything about. So those things that I can't do anything about, I'm not rich. I can do something about that, but I'm not going to sit there and go every day, God, I'm not rich. God, I'm not going to be upset that I'm not rich. If I wanted to be rich, I would stop doing this and I would go just entrepreneur. But what is that? Oh yeah? How about, boom, there you go, brother. Thanks for coming by the page. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you guys coming by. So, listen, and now, just so you guys know, let me, I can't say anything because I have a partner I'm working with, and I don't want to, this guy is precision. He is precision. This guy's precision. What was that? What was that movie? What was that movie? What was that movie? What did he say? What was the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street? What was the name of the shoe brand? What was the name of that shoe brand? Precision. What was the name of that shoe brand that they were trying to sell in Wolf of Wall Street? What was the name of that shoe brand? Chevy, thanks for the super chat. God bless. Thanks a lot. What was the name of that shoe brand? What was it? Steve Madden. Steve Madden. Hit the like button. Hit it. Hit the like button. Yeah, Steve Madden. Steve Madden. I've been driving for too long. I've been driving for too many hours. I guess I start to get a little good. Steve Madden. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Precision. You should. Anyway, the guy I work with on this this case I'm doing against these trolls, the dude is so precision that I have to remind him, remember, dude, this is my first year suing people. I'm learning. You're teaching me stuff as I go here. I don't know as much as you do, so you have to teach me. And then once I learn, then this time next year, I'll be able to file lawsuits, without anybody's, riding shotgun over my shoulder as I'm typing, So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but oh, is that right, Scrub? It's linked to federal legalization of marijuana? Can't wait, dude. That's great. Cannot wait. Oh, you got neuropathy? Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. So does Yunez Lofty in Dallas, Texas. New York Claire 1. It's the first time I've ever seen your name. So, you know what that reminds me of, New York Care, is when someone said the same thing about what was her name? Who was that person? They're like, oh, she's a big supporter of yours. She's a big supporter. What was her name? I can't remember. I sent her a bunch of free ebooks and a free poster and all this stuff. But it's like, at the end of the day, she ended up being a troll. Citizen, have you ever seen NY Care 1 before? I've never seen N1 Care on here. So I'm glad you're here, but at the same time, it's like, and just so you guys know, I'm not taking on any new friends. So people who are emailing me and saying, hey, I want to help you do this or help you do that, I'm just not taking on any new friends right now. I'm sorry. I don't trust anybody from the internet right now. I've just got to kind of, no offense to you, NY Care 1, but I've never seen your name before. I don't know who you are. I've never seen your icon before. And then you're telling me, well, that's what the other person said too. And then they end up on troll channels. Her name was Sharon. Does everybody remember? Gloria, do you remember Sharon? Does everybody here remember Sharon? Who remembers Sharon? Sharon was I had a similar situation with Sharon. Do you guys remember her? Who remembers the user named Sharon? I can't remember her last name. Sure, Citizens Broadcast Cooperative. Why is there no way that I'm 5'8"? That's so weird. How is there no way that I'm 5'8"? 5'8's not tall. If I was 5'7", I would say I'm 5'7". I can't change it. I can't undo it. Why don't I just admit that I'm 5'7"? Why wouldn't I just say it? It doesn't change how I date. It doesn't change how I make money. It doesn't change whether or not I'm happy. I don't care if I'm, okay, go with 5'7". Do you want to go with 5'6"? If that'll make you happy, go with 5'6". Sean Henson, what's going on, Playboy? Oh, I'm trying to Sean, can you drop a comment real quick so I can give you a blue wrench here? And let me make sure that that's you real fast. My dog is okay, hold on a second. Is that you, Sean? Yeah, you got it. What up, Sean? Yeah, that is the real Sean. What's going on, Sean? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? So, it was, you're not the same Sharon, are you? I don't know. But there was a Sharon who came in and was like, yeah, go shorter than that, Greg. Let's go to 5'5". Let's say that I'm 5'5". It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. But Sean Henson is in the room, and he will tell you that I'm 5'8" tall. I was almost 5'9" when we just graduated high school and I was in college. But then I've shrunk almost 3/4 of an inch since I left college. Yeah, it was Greg. You remember the Sharon I'm talking about, though, right? 5'4". So who was 5'4"? Everybody, who's the most famous 5'4" person that we know of? Who is it in America? Who's the most famous 5'4" person in America? Who was it? Anybody know the answer? Who was 5'4"? Aw, thanks, Chevy. Charlie's asleep right there. So does it? No, Joe. I don't know if Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's. I think he's 5'7" or I don't know how tall he is. 5'4" would have been James Madison. James Madison was 5'4". Napoleon was 5'2", from what I've been. Anybody know the exact height of Napoleon? I thought he was 5 foot or 5'2". No, it was James Madison. James Madison was 5'4" and 120 pounds. And one of the most powerful men to ever walk the earth. Danny DeVito's even shorter. I think Danny DeVito's like 4'9" or 4'10". I don't know. I don't remember. I think Danny DeVito is, yeah. But you guys don't, I mean, like, but just so you guys know, I don't care if I'm short. I'm short. Okay. Oh, no. The guy Sean in here, Sean dunked on me when we were young. Like, I can't, Sean is more athletic than me. He always was. He just wasn't a better wrestler. There's lots of people who are more athletic than me, taller than me, better looking than me, all those things. It doesn't bother me. This is what I got. And so I'm going to be good with it. I mean, could you imagine walking around being mad? Could you imagine, like, you're walking around like, my hair's brown. Oh, my hair's brown. Like, your hair's brown, dude. If you really don't like it, shave it bald or dye it blonde, but don't walk around angry that you were born a certain way, you know? Oh, are you retired now, Sean? Can you still, I mean, you remember playing on the playground when we were a kid, Sean? You could straight jam it right over me on that small playground at the basketball nets. I mean, Sean was good. Sean was good. And so was Kay. You know who Kay is, Sean. Don't put their name in here. But yeah, so was Kay. Kay was really good. He was really good when we were kids, man. Damn, he was good. You know. I didn't see the question. I'm sorry. I'm driving down. Oh, Napoleon was 5'6". I didn't know that. I thought he was 5'2". Oh, so was he 5'2" or 5'6"? I got two different things here. Oh, Sean, I can't even jump anymore, bro. My left knee is whacked, first of all, and then my right knee, as you know, has been reconstructed as well. I have no more. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, when I do pull-ups now, because I can still rock out the pull-ups, I don't jump when I do the pull-ups anymore. I just put the bench underneath and then grab a hold the bar and do my pull-ups. But Sean, just so you know, dude, get this, ready for this? I was doing 20 pull-ups again when I was in Denver last training for that fight. I hit 20 pull-ups straight, and I can't believe I can still do 20. But what I typically did, though, was sets of 10 or 12 so I could get my strength back up. And then after I had done pull-ups for 2 weeks straight, then I rocked out 20, and I was like, dude. And, you know, Sean, I haven't seen you in a while, man, but I am in shape. I mean, I'm a little bit soft right now from all the sugar I've been eating for the last 2 weeks, but I trained really hard for a couple months. I mean, really, I was training like I was gonna go to the state tournament, you know? So I just was ready to go. But I think you hear that pop on my knee? You know? So it's like, I just have to make sure that I limit what I do so I don't put myself in a bad position. You know, I don't want to limp when I'm old, and I want to be able to walk. Oh, Drew, 6'2" and 235. You freaking beast. You beast. How's the air up there, Mr. 6'2"? Yeah. Yeah, Romer, listen, I still have a 4-pack, but I had a rockin' 6-pack when I left Denver 10 or 11 days ago. I had a rocking 6-pack. As a matter of fact, the girl I was seeing, we just broke up. She broke up with me, so, okay, you know, but, you know, we're far apart, and so, anyway, but the girl I was just dating, because we were so far apart, we spent some time on the phone. I guess that's, are you gonna let me in or you're not gonna let me in? Okay, go ahead, Semi. You're not gonna let me in, so I'm not gonna try to fight you. I'm not gonna try to fight the Semi driver. I'm just gonna let him do whatever he's doing. Let's see if this truck is gonna let me over. Maybe he will. Okay, let me over. There you go. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, dude, no, Sean. This woman was. Yeah, listen. Just so you know, I was doing burpees. I think that's how I hurt my knee. I was doing flying burpees. Yeah, that's right, Gloria. You remember that? You know, I got 10 screenshots of that person over on the troll pages. I mean, she was a plant from the beginning. I don't even think that's her name. I don't think that's her. But no, it was her, because she did go into the store and she bought a poster or a trifold or something. By the way, if you guys don't have a trifold in your car, you should have a trifold in your car. I don't know why you don't have a trifold in your car. Look, I got the same, we're the same group of people. So if you don't have a trifold in your car, you should definitely have a trifold in your car. And you should always use it. Always use it. Yeah, you know, I think that's how I hurt my knee. Because I was doing burpees, but I was doing I wasn't just, you know, dropping down and doing a push-up. I was actually throwing my feet back and hitting my belly, and I was doing those. And then one time I threw my feet back and I hit my knee on the mat, and I think that's what actually damaged my knee. And it is still damaged. It is still damaged. That's what I did, MDR. I cut all sugar. I cut all carbs. I was down at 190 in like 2 weeks. I went from 210 to 190 in like 2 weeks. Because once you cut that sugar, you end up with really getting super duper lean. Super duper lean. Are you short, Natasha? Hey, just so you know, there's nothing wrong with being a short girl. I mean, you don't get a lot of crap for being a short girl. You only get a lot of crap if you're a short dude. So, which, by the way, you know, I would rather be short and be me than anybody else. So I'm okay with who I am. No, I'm all right being 5'8", you know. Oh, you do? Thanks, man. That's cool. Someone just got a poster the other day. I didn't get a chance to take a look. Thanks, American. I appreciate that, man. Oh, you're 4'10"? Well, just so you know, 5'8" guys love women who are 4'10". We do. Makes me feel tall. That's not true. I don't care how tall a woman is. Just so you guys know, most women that I've dated in my life has been my height, have been 5'8", 5'5", 5'6", 5'4". Let me see. I'm not gonna say their names, but F was 5'8", was 5'4", was 5'4", was 5'5". So I've had 4 long-term girlfriends in my life. 2 were 5'5", 1 was 5'4", and 1 was 5'8". I don't know though. I dated Noe from Germany, and she was 5'10", and we dated for like a year, which was and I didn't notice anything at all being with Noe. Noe's married and lives in Austria now, so no one's going to track her down. We don't have anything. No one will be able to track her down. But what's going on, Todd? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? What's going on, Playboy? What's going on, Playboy? Oh man. I think honestly, half of the fun is getting to know you guys and through emails and talking, like Hamzi and I have talked on the phone quite a bit in 2021, and I talked to a lot of people. I'm not going to announce anybody else because I just don't want to get anybody else where they get harassed or stalked or anything. But yeah, Scrubzilla, can you email me that link? Can you email me that link so I can read it? I'm not gonna be able to grab it from here. And I turn off the live chat after we're done talking. Okay, sure. It is, I just find it the most dazzling thing. I really, really do. But I can't control everything. There's a bunch of weird people. So let me tell you what happened the other day. Did anybody see the constitutional questions I did the other day over there by downtown Boston? Did you guys see those questions? I was asking, what is is that right? Ooh, is that what you say? Alpha generation is going to average 5'9" to 5'11". Holy smokes, you're kidding me. They're going to be giants. I am not diabetic yet, my friend. I have a long history of diabetes in my family. Lots of people in my family have died of diabetes. So, yeah, it's not good. Good to see you, Todd. What's going on, buddy? Assembly, petition, religion, speech. You're missing one. You're missing one, Brandon. What's the fifth one? Brandon, you're missing one. You're missing one. Nope, you're missing one. What is it? You're missing one, Brandon. What am I? Brandon, what am I? I'm a member of the... You got it, Brandon. So yeah, so when I was doing those constitutional questions the other day, just so you guys know, that's right, JMM got it. So the other day, I was asking people questions, and of course, I'm looking around. You guys saw me on my phone. I did it live. And then I also have about 2 hours of constitutional questions that I recorded static so I could put some videos out. And there was a couple over there. Zayner was with me. That's right, NY Care. So Zayner was with me, and I was asking just random people who walked by. I had my camera. I was like, hey, excuse me, can I ask you a question? And I would start to ask people questions about the Constitution, about your First Amendment right, your Second Amendment right, your Fifth Amendment right. And what happened was there was this couple, and I saw, so then when I was talking to these 3 girls, I could show the actual clip. Good to see you, Todd. And all of a sudden, the guy comes up, and the guy's pretty charismatic, and he goes, hell man, that's a cute dog. Can I pet your dog? And I go, sure, dude, you can pet my dog, because I'm interviewing people on my phone, but he's over here kind of interrupting the interview. And then, so I'm asking these people questions about the Constitution, and then the guy's girlfriend is like, goes, well, what are you doing asking these questions for? And I go, can you excuse me for 1 second? And then she goes, no. I don't think these women here are very comfortable. This happened in Boston, underneath the big flag in Boston. And then, of course, because this woman has interjected herself and made it really uncomfortable with the way she's behaving, the girl's like, we're gonna go. And I was like, okay, thanks guys, I appreciate it. And then that I looked at, I don't want trolls to be able to affect me. So I just got up and I just walked the other way. I went to the other side of there was a big, huge open walk area underneath the American flag. And so then that couple did that to me and stopped my interview right in the middle. Zayner was right there. And then I looked over at Zayner and I was like, yo. And then Zayner came between me and those people, and I walked the other way and I started interviewing people. And then a couple minutes later, I was interviewing a new group of people, and the guy comes over, he goes, hey, can I pet your dog? And I said, I turned and looked at him, I said, dude, get the fuck away from me now. Get away from me. And I grabbed the people I was with. I said, this guy's following me and stalking me. Come with me. And they walked off with me. And then Zaner came over and was like, hey, get away from him. And Zane is a big dude. So they were like, they couldn't really get around him, you know. And then after I finished the interview, I went over to Zane. I said, what was that? And he goes, they were literally just watching everything you were doing and trying to figure out a way to disrupt it. But every time they'd look over at me. And I was standing there looking at them. I said, what was wrong with them? He said, I think they were just wasted. I said, so where'd they come from? He said, they came from over here and then they left. They got into an Uber and they left because a random car pulled up and took them away. But so just so you know, it's always going to happen. There's always someone who wants to try to steal your thunder, take your moment, get on your wave. You know, there's always somebody who wants to take a shot at you if they see you doing things and they become jealous. It's just that simple. They get jealous and they want to be a part of what you're doing or have some way to control what you're doing, and it's pretty regular. Oh man, that copper's got someone pulled over right there. Right there. Right there. Damn, I should have taken that exit and filmed that son of a gun. There's so many cops, you guys. There are so many cops. There are cops everywhere up and down these freeways pulling people over. And the thing is that, look, you really don't need to be pulled over by the cops. If you're going too fast, there should be a system where a car or a drone pulls up next to you and hits the yellow lights and you go, okay, I'm driving 100 and a 70. Let me pull it back, right? Because you're trying to save lives ultimately, right? But the thing is that's the whole idea of a speed limit, is it helps save lives. Not, you don't become a piggy bank for the government. That wasn't the principle of setting a speed limit. And you guys remember the famous saying, speed kills, right? Speed kills. And so when you talk about speed kills, then you go, okay, so the speed limit is so that people don't die. And you go, okay, cool, I'm down with that. But then when I drive down the road, these cops aren't pulling up next to people and going, hey, dude, you gotta slow down. Or, you know, they're just pulling people over and creating revenue for themselves. Did anybody see the video? Did anybody see, I'm gonna put it in the comment section. I want you guys to watch this video from Real News Network. I want you guys to watch this video. This video that I watched, because I'm obviously, I've listened to the president so far. I got into some anti-federalist papers. I listened to those again. And so this is from the Real News Network.
Hello, my name is Taya Graham, and welcome to the Police Accountability Report. As I always make clear, this show has a single purpose.
This is the girl.
Politically powerful institution of policing accountable. And to do so.
So I'm going to pause this real quick, and I'm going to drop this video in the comment section. And I want you guys to watch it, because what it shows is that we've given these guys called cops so much power that they can just arrest you regardless of evidence. And then when they arrest you regardless of evidence, that the evidence says that you're not guilty, then nothing happens to them. And Taya, she... So I'm going to pause this real quick, okay. And I'm going to drop this video in the comment section. And I want you guys to... There it is. I just put it in the comment section. So that video right there from Real News Network, I was going to do a live review of it, but you know what? Real News Network is super... Are we back on? There we go. Are we back on? Middle of nowhere here. So what's up, Chuck? Is that Chuck Bronze 5? But I forgot to tell you guys this. My birthday is coming up next week. My birthday is September 11th. I will turn 48 years old next, what date is that? I am the real biscuits and gravy. But Steve, that's not the biggest problem. The reason why the cops into your life is because of Terry versus Ohio. So my birthday is going to be on Sunday. My birthday's Sunday. What's up, Playboy? My birthday's this Sunday. I'll be, and it looks like I will be alone in Denver. Oh, happy birthday, Dan, September 13th. What's going on, biscuits and gravy? You know, so I think I'm really actually going to be, because I can't get out of this place that I'm at for 2 more weeks. I tried to get out of it, but the nice lady who rented to me, you know, I want to just make sure I do her right, because these folks, you know, when I had some difficulties, these people were here for me during hard times. And so I told her that I would stay for 6 weeks, and I was going to cut it short at 4 weeks. And, you know, she told me it's going to hurt her financially. So I'm going to stay the 6 weeks. I wanted to jump in my car and run back to LA and spend my birthday with my friends. But this woman really went out of her way to rent me this place that wasn't even ready to rent. And so she said she needed a couple more weeks. And so I'm going to give her a couple more weeks of rent and stay in Denver. I like to work anyway, so I'll just work through my birthday. You know, happy 63rd, buddy. Happy 63rd. You know, so subscribe to Scrubzilla. Scrubzilla, send me your link. Subscribe to your channel too. I think I may be already subscribed. So I guess this Sunday, I do have one friend in Denver, but he's pretty injured right now. I do have one rock solid friend in Denver, Colorado. I hope that he's able, you know, I'm not going to put any pressure on him to celebrate my birthday with me. You know, I'll probably just spend my birthday with my dog on Sunday. You know, that's what I'll do. Chuck Bronson in the hizzy. Hey, Chuck, we got to talk, dude. We got to talk. So I'm sorry we didn't have a chance to talk yet, but Chuck Bronson, we got to jump on a phone call. We got News Now Fort Worth, Real News Network. You guys, if you guys have not seen that video, you have to watch the whole thing too, because she says things in there. I mean, she goes really deeper than I thought that I mean, it's so what she talks about, just to a little spoiler alert here. She talks about that there's DUI incentive programs all over the country in all different cities, sponsored by MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and they do 48-hour DUI arrests, right? And then they give the cops bonuses. They give the cops rewards, like trophies. And watch her video, watch her presentation. And so if you get incentivized to give people a DUI, well, then you're going to be disappointed if you don't get to give them a DUI, because you don't get to win the trophy. I saw that, Terry. I saw that, buddy. I saw that. So, but that's what's going on, is the cops in America are incentivized to hurt us, to target us and arrest us. And then it's called the bed fee. Have you guys ever heard of the bed fee? Put a 1 if you've heard of the bed fee. Put a 1 if you've heard of the bed fee. Put a 2 if you have not heard of the bed fee. Have you ever heard of that before? I talked about this yesterday with a friend on the phone, and he was telling me about the bed fee. Put a 1 if you've heard the term bed fee before. Anybody ever heard that? Put a 2 if you've never heard the term bed fee before. BEDFEE. So what a bed fee is the reason why they will arrest you on a Friday. You get a warrant for your arrest, and so they'll make sure to time the warrant where they arrest you on a Friday, because for every night that you're in jail, they get a bed fee. That's what it's called. I'm on the road too much too, Kevin. I'm always on the road, dude. I'm always on the road. You know. That's right. P-Rex. They charge you for the stay. Oh man, look at that hair. Sorry guys, I slept in the car last night, and I didn't. I slept for 3 or 4 hours from 5 a.m. to 8:30 or something like that, and the cop woke me up at 8:30. So that's what a bed fee is. The longer they can hold you in the jail, then the more the prison industry, jail industry makes off of you. It's called a bed fee. And so when I was talking to my buddy yesterday, he was telling me that the cops create all the money for the courts, the lawyer. I said this earlier today, but we were cutting in and out. No luck on the van. I'm actually going back to Denver to get the police report so I can get a replacement vehicle. Oh man. by these people here. So the bed fee thing, they've just created, you know, and just so you guys know, and I'm sorry for my white friends. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry if you don't like hearing this. Don't hold it against me or blame me. I didn't do it. We've allowed these things because of racism. I'm sorry. I wish that wasn't true. I'm white complected. My friends back home in Alaska are all white people. You know, I have nothing against white people. It wasn't white people who created this. It was the people in the prison industry and jail industry and in the government who created this racist bullshit. Like turn around, squat, cough. We got to look up your butt for gang members. It's just so stupid. You're not solving the gang problem and you're not solving the drug problem by looking up people's butts when they go to jail. You're demoralizing people. Everybody saw Sheepdog, right? If you guys are not in the Telegram account, JMM, you can drop the link to the Telegram. You know, it's like JMM dropped a video yesterday. Thank you, Jonathan Mitchell Music. He put a link in there from Sheepdog in Texas, who was arrested and put in jail for 3 days. They arrested him, of course, when? On a Friday, so that they would get the bed fee. And then, let me tell you what happened. He got out of jail, and JMM, if you want to put the link to that, JMM, he was crying when he got out of jail. You know why? Because they put him in a cell with nothing but a t-shirt clothing on his body, no blankets, no pillows. Got a bed fee, fucking hot. Sorry for the language. Another cop just sitting there hiding. For what? So discouraging. It is so discouraging. This is not America. I mean, you guys saw, so JMM, if you have that link for Sheepdog, he got out of jail and he was crying, and people might judge that man for crying, but just so you know, just so you guys know, let me think. I can't remember a time, just so you guys know, that when I got out of jail, I didn't cry. And I've been arrested 30 times. I've been arrested and taken to a jail cell 30 times. And there wasn't a single time that I got out of jail that I didn't break down after getting out of jail. Not once. And I'm talking sobbing. Because Jack Sheepdog, he was crying a little bit, but when I got out of jail, the last time I got out of jail, I think was, I'm not going to give the trolls clues, but there was, the last time I got out of jail some years ago, as soon as I got out, I'd been in jail for 5 or 6 days, 4 days or something like that. I think I was in jail for 4 or 5 days. It wasn't 6 days, it was 4 or 5. And when I got out that day and my buddy picked me up, I think I was sobbing in the car. I think in the car, leaving the jail in Los Angeles, I was sobbing. Like just full on, hands in my face, crying, because I had been traumatized, you know? I had been strip searched, I had been felt up, I had to join a gang. All these things happened right away as soon as you go into jail. And we've got to change it. The jail system isn't making America safer. Crime's never been worse. So if you're a conservative or you're a liberal or you're an independent, a Republican or Democrat, the jail thing hasn't worked for us, for Americans. It's not like I'm saying people don't need to be punished. What I'm saying is putting people in jail hasn't made America any better. I mean, tell me, how's crime? How are DUIs? How's domestic violence? How are those 3 categories? They're all terrible. DUIs are no better. Domestic violence is no better. We have the biggest drug and theft problem in the world. We are the biggest drug addicts and the biggest criminals and the biggest prison industry in the entire world. How well is it going? How's it going? Locking people up for years at a time, allowing these filthy pigs to charge them with 10 charges, and they have to reduce down. There it is. Am I still there? There it is. Okay. So, this cycle in jail to make us safer, it's not making us safer. And then because cops have absolute no restraint on what they can do to us to drag us to the dungeon, they are abusing us, they are killing us, they are beating us, they are putting us in torture cuffs. It's not working out. This whole prison thing has not worked out. Not even kind of. Putting people in prison for years and years and years hasn't made us any better. It's made our country worse. Locking up people for drugs has made our country worse. The war on drugs has made our country worse. So there's a lot of things that need to change, and we have to change them. I tell you, listen, I don't leave this earth. I don't leave this earth without getting rid of handcuffs. I will be here when handcuffs are gone. I'll be standing there. Correctional facilities, that's so funny. They took the word corrections out. I'm not sure if you know that or not. Or they took the word rehabilitation. They just call it corrections now. There's no rehabbing you anymore. Now it's just about punishing you. Oh, thanks, Biscuit. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Richard. Hey, man. Thanks, dude. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But you know, I will get rid of handcuffs. I tell you, listen, for this core group of people, there's going to be about 2,000 people, 3,000 people that watch this video. On average, there's probably about 5,000 people who support this movement and what we're doing because they consistently come back and watch my videos, and YouTube has all my videos suppressed and demonetized. Every video that I put out this month is demonetized. I don't have a single monetized video on YouTube this month, and they're still showing commercials. It is driving me freaking crazy. How can they still, oh, there's another cop hiding right there. There he is right there, see him? There he is. Cop hiding right there. Cop was hiding right there. Just hiding on the side of the road, down below. See, it should make you mad too. Watching this, I mean, how many cops have I passed? What good are they doing? I don't see any accidents where they're helping people. I see people on the side of the road broken down. There's no cop there helping them. We have to get rid of law enforcement and get rights protectors in this country. That's what we have to do. I'm on a mission, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to build a model and show you what rights protectors look like. That's my whole model, is teaching what rights protectors actually are. And at the same time, I'm going to do a history of the United States and show how the people who we give all this money to that are autonomous, they literally were created for slavery. Slave catchers, 1704, South Carolina slave catchers. So it just drives me nuts. And they still have the same star. They still use the same torture cuffs. Well, they're a little bit different now. Now these torture cuffs are much more refined. They're much more refined. Yeah. You can really, really get a nice pair of torture cuffs now. You're all good. They got fancy torture cuffs now that are pink and blue and yellow. And so the guy hiding on the side of the road, his whole mission is to put me in torture cuffs. His whole job is to, look at that hair. I slept on this hair, so sorry. There you go. There's another one right there. Absolutely everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. I'll pass another one in a couple minutes. There'll be another cop who has someone pulled over in a second. I've seen more cops on this drive than I've ever seen. This is the most I think I've ever seen. I'm also, you know, where I am physically up along the northern states, it's like, and I'm popping down in the southern states now, but it just drives me absolutely crazy. It's driving me bonkers. Seeing the tyranny in our country and that we're all watching it and we're all so complacent. We're all just watching it, just watching this horrifically bad thing, you know? I know it. I was just in New Hampshire. I passed tons of cops. I pulled over and I yelled at a couple of them. I yelled at one cop because he was parked on the side of the road hiding, and it made me mad. And then he's like, I'm just sitting. I said, I know what you're doing here. You're here to terrorize people. You're here to intimidate people. It's so frustrating. What, Sly, this is the first time I saw your comments. I'm sorry. That's the first time I saw. Did you say something, Sly? Type it again. I'll take a look. Let me put my other phone up in front of me so I don't have to look at my phone and try to read. Romer! I always video cops. What, Jeebus? People come to your channel to cry about me? What? What are you talking about? Oh, to Chuck B, is that what you were talking to? Yo, Bruce. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Birthday's on Sunday. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. Birthdays. Oh, there's the Telegram link right there. And just so you guys know, the Telegram's not secure. We're not going to have a secure signal. We won't have a secure. There's never going to be a secure way that we can communicate with each other in technology. Because, and even in person, when you get a group of people, of 10 or 20 people, someone's going to record it. So there's you know, the idea that we're gonna have this safe space where we can talk about stuff, we're just not gonna have it, you know. But just remember what I said, guys. If you ever see people trolling my account and putting people's names, if they put, oh, you know, Kate always wins, get a screenshot of that, because she's gonna be held financially liable. And so are the other trolls when they put their names in there. They don't think it'll happen, but the thing is that they've never been sued by someone as tenacious as me. They haven't. They've never dealt with an animal like me. They never have. To be honest, they probably never will, because I'm gonna get them taken off of social media. That's my goal. I don't care of getting their money. Now, my partner wants to take their money out of their pocket, but I don't care. I literally want to get their channels taken down. And I can't wait to do it. It just takes a long time. The wheels of justice spin slowly, but they are crushing as they come around. And so, I mean, anybody who's ever dealt with the legal system knows that. When all of a sudden you have to do these horrific hoops you have to jump through. Well, these folks are about to meet some horrific hoops. It's because it'll never stop either. I'll just keep on hammering them. The third prong hasn't even dropped yet. When the third prong drops, that's when they're like, damn, this guy won't stop. Nope, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm taking you off social media. That's my goal. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Sorry if I get my dander up. Sorry if I get a little, you know. But I'm, you know, you guys. I haven't said everything that's happened to me from being harassed. I haven't told you guys everything. When I tell you everything, you'll be like, holy shit. A couple of you guys may know some stuff, because I do talk to my friends in this room. There are people that I talk to, you know. So it's like, I mean, why is that guy even in here? I don't even know what that guy's even doing in here. So there's been some things that have happened that are just, it's just beyond reasonable. It's far beyond reasonable for your life to be affected in that way. You know, and I don't know who stole my van. That's another thing I think about all the time. Who actually did steal my van, you know? And that's why, you know, driving down the road, going from, you know, from state to state is one thing. But when I get into Denver, I'm not going to show anybody where I am, because of how many problems these people have caused me. And that's the reason why why I get like, but you know, I'm naturally, it just sucks, you know, it is what it is. And eventually, I think it's going to take, not a copsucker, before they give up and have to remove all their videos, or until their channel is taken down. Because the thing is that I can't say it. I can't say it out loud, because here's the thing. I will never stop now. I will never stop, because I'm not only going to sue that trick ass hoe from me. I'm going to sue her. I'm going to help other people sue her, is what I'm going to do. And then she's going to be just overwhelmed. I'm going to help anybody else got harassed by Kate. Contact me and I'll help you sue her. So I'm going after this bitch until she is gone, and I'm not gonna stop coming. And she can have all these cop suckers and all these cops who are over there. Oh, we're gonna help her. You won't be able to help her. You won't be able to help her for long. You just won't. You know. Actually, biscuits and gravy. I actually like Bao. Don't tell anybody. I've heard the horrible things he said about me. but he was just jumping on the James Springer bandwagon. You know, he was just jumping on a bandwagon. He's just a troll. But I actually like Bao. Listening to his jail call, I laughed my ass off. Honestly, I could listen to that again, and I could laugh again and again and again and again. Here's another one. There's right there. Just, no, stay down, Charlie. Get down, Charlie. Lay down. I rolled down my window to film that cop and just let him know I was filming him. I'm gonna pull over here at the next one. I'm just getting sick of it. It's getting me more and more mad every time I see it. Why are you sitting there like that? What are you doing? Did you think that you were gonna amount to doing this as a man? Like that's your goal as a man? Sit on the side of the road to get somebody? Like that's what your goal is? That's who you are as a man? No, I'm not in Maryland. I'm in one of the states. There's pigs everywhere. There are pigs everywhere. And their goal is to arrest you, to arrest me. You know? Thanks, Steve. Oh, yeah? What's your name, Steve? Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. I'll look in my apps. Thanks, dude. No, I'm Tim. I'll tell you personally when I call you on the phone. You know. And by the way, you know, so Jeebus Crisp. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Jeebus. All right. So Jeebus Crisp, my buddy Tim over there in Raceland, Kentucky. He and I are actually a lot alike. We are an acquired taste. We can annoy the shit out of you and not even mean to do it. We don't back down. We don't accept being picked on. You're not just going to get me to shut the fuck up. I'm going to throw in another word. I'm going to throw in another thing. Yeah, my birthday's on Sunday. Christy is in the room, everybody. Say hello to Christy, everybody. Christy, the best ever. Good to see you. But Jeebus Crisp and I are actually a lot alike. And just so you know, the first month Jeebus and I got to know each other, it was like we were friction. And then over time, as we got to understand one another, I've become pretty good friends with Tim. Tim has Tourette's, so he has a little more severe. It's just another. I mean, how would you describe it, Tim? Is it like another level of OCD? I mean, I don't know how you describe it, and I don't want to try to describe what you go through. But the first month, Tim and I were really just hard. We were just kind of like bouncing off each other like ping pong balls, you know, just going the other way. And then after a month or so, we really started to talk on the phone and started to find out that Tim is a really loyal guy and I'm really loyal. You know, there was a few times people tried to get between us, and they tried so hard, and Tim wouldn't let anybody come between us, and neither would I. And so even though we had this kind of difficult relationship because of my OCD and because of his Tourette's, over about a month of time, I guess, was that about right, Tim? About a month. When I realized that Tim wouldn't break, that no matter what they did or said to Tim Lyons to try to break him to turn against me, he wasn't going to do it. And then I think as I'm speaking out of pocket here, Tim, but I think as Tim, oh, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate you, Steve. And then over time, I think Tim realized I'm loyal. I'm going to come back and help you fill out some paperwork. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you do your processes. You know, obviously I can't represent you, but I'm going to come back to Ironton and I'm going to help you sue the Ironton Police Department because they are absolute mafia. They are trash. And I think over time, Tim and I have become, Tim's a very good friend of mine. It's crazy. Like, I just find that to be insane. Gloria, I love Gloria. I mean, I don't want to mention anybody else's name. I'm going to stop saying names, but because I don't want people to, they already have fake profiles of all of you. So it's like, I don't want to cause you guys any problems. But, I'm super grateful that Tim and I have become friends. I call Tim sometimes when I'm having a hard time. I think the last time we talked, I think I was just cursing for the first 5 or 10 minutes about just being pissed off. And I was just tired and sick of it and and I appreciate you, Tim, and I'm grateful for your friendship. So, I think that we have a kindred friendship. It's pretty cool. So The California State Bar will take 2 years. I was gonna start in January and go work underneath of somebody else for 2 years. I'm not sure yet because I have to finish this model that I'm doing that's gonna show what transparency is. Rights On, I love Rights On, man. I love JMM. I love all you guys, dude. I just don't want to call, I should just mention a bunch of names. David Turner, Beth Rist. Listen, Beth Rist and I, you guys heard the first interview Beth Rist and I had. Now, when I talk to Beth, we hang up and say, I love you too, Beth. Beth Rist. The first interview, I couldn't get past that she was a cop for so long, and she couldn't get, she was trying to extend an olive branch, and I was, I'm angry. I'm angry at this system, and now Beth Rist and I are pretty good friends. She's actually a good person. She has her own things. I'll let her explain who she is, but I do think she's a good person, 100%. If I didn't, it's cool. I'm just stoked. I'm stoked that I've been able to make real connections with some people, and the people who I've made real connections with, you have to put the @ symbol, Christy. You have to put the @ symbol is the way you have to do it. Yeah, I think Beth Rist should run for mayor. I really do. I hope she does run for mayor. That would be a turn of events, wouldn't it? You guys in Ironton, you got to get rid of Sam Cramblett. That guy is a piece of shit. That guy, Sam Cramblett. Sam, you're a bad dude, man. You're a bad dude. You're not a good person. You don't represent the people. You're not for the people. So, Chuck Bronson in the hizzy. What's going on, Chuck Bronson? I'm super grateful that you guys have been here along for the ride with me. This is this was like a 30-hour drive, I think, 29 hours or something like that. So it's a long drive. I've listened to a lot of history. Witch on Fire, love you, man. Witch on Fire, P-Rex, dude, P-Rex is a friend. Tabitha, good to see you. You have rights, cops have duties. Dude, Alan Hub, dude, thank you, man. Alan Hubs, thank you, dude. I appreciate your friendship too. Terry, how you doing, man? Sure, Terry, I got your number. I can give you a call. For sure. For shizzle my nizzles. For shizzle my nizzle. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So listen, on Sunday, on my birthday, I'm gonna be in Denver, so I'm just gonna go live and talk to you guys. That's what I'm gonna do on Sunday. I'm gonna do a lot of work over the next week or so. And on Sunday though, I'll go on live on Sunday and I'll just hang out with my friends online. I really wanted to rush back to LA, but I just don't. I've taken a lot of body blows, Dwayne. I took a lot of blows this month. My van, my knee, my fight was canceled. My blood pressure skyrocketed. I had a tough month. But then at the end of the day, when I was pulling out of Massachusetts, I realized I got a pretty good thing going with building this model and then redoing the wall. So I'm looking forward to rebuilding the historical wall, because remember, I did that historical wall for I guess 10 or 11 months in Massachusetts, man. I had a great time. Downtown Boston was great. That's so cool. So Christy, is it your son's birthday? Yeah, the 11th. My birthday is September 11th. That's right. Sly shy. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'll be 48 years old. So, I'm known by a few people, and so there's just no way I can, I am what I am now. Well, Tim, I announced that we're friends, man. Expect the trolls to come after you now. Expect the trolls to come after you now, Tim. I didn't mean to say that we were friends out loud. I'm so sorry, buddy. Because apparently, Marcus, what's going on, Marcus? Chuck Bronson, the man, the myth, the legend. Chuck Bronson, what is going on? What is going on, my brother? Chuck Bronson has the best auditor channel, dude. This guy has a great channel. He really does. Hey, and by the way, Marcus, I'm heading back to Denver. So, Marcus, if we can meet up, The only thing is I want to help you. I want to join you. I can't go long distances. Walking around Boston hurt me pretty bad there. Love you, KNRW. Yeah, Marcus, I was just talking to you. I said I'm heading back to. Wow, that's so cool. I'm heading back to Denver. So if you're in Denver, I'd love to meet up with you. Yeah, use the Waze app and you can mark cops. I guess I should mark them as I drive here, but I think everybody here in, I don't know if I'm in Indiana, Iowa, Wisconsin, I'm not sure where I'm at. Yeah, Marcus is great. Marcus is awesome. Christy's in here too, Marcus. Yeah. Oh yeah, that bait car, Chuck Bronson, everybody loves that video, dude. Everybody loves that bait car video. Chuck, why don't you drop that bait car video in here for anybody who hasn't seen that yet? If you guys have not seen Chuck Bronson's bait car video, it is really good. It is really good. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a little. I'm gonna smoke some as soon as I get back to Denver. I got some weed back there, so I'm gonna. Dude, I love bait car. It's a great video. So yeah, I guess on Sunday, you know, I look forward to seeing y'all. And you know, I'm gonna get back to Denver here. I guess it'll be on a Friday. I'm not a doctor. What's that? Mandy, I'm purposely and specifically not saying where I am. It's the best way if I just throw out the misdirection. You know, it's just better if I just keep my location and my stuff private. It causes problems, you know, and that's only going to help me in the long run. You know, the difficulties people have caused me by doing the things they've done. At the end of the day, it falls back on people who I'm suing, and they'll be held responsible. So, sounds good, Marcus. Let's do it, dude. Sounds good. I should be back in Denver. I don't know. I'll be back in Denver though. And when I get back in Denver within the next day or two, then I will give you a call as soon as I land. As soon as I land. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah. It says fac them PUTOS. So what I ate was. Actually, I'm going to do push the button this week. I have all the graphics already done. Don't push the button. I already have the graphics done. What I ate, just so you guys know, I'm actually going to show it. I can tell you now, dude, but the truth is it's about your nutrition. It's about what time you eat. The most important thing is what time you eat, what you eat first, and when you stop eating. Those are the most important factors, you know. It's like those are the most important. The window of the time that you eat. What should I call you? Fact. The window. You need to shorten the window. And I don't care if you eat in the morning, the afternoon, or in the night. But the eating window should be no more than 8 hours, and that's a big window. 16-8 is for rookies. Because so here's the problem with people is your body has two systems. One is a sucrose system and one is a ketosis system. Obviously you've heard of ketogenic diet, but ketosis means you're gonna burn fat for fuel. You're burning ketones. And so now your body works on a sucrose system naturally. So if you have more than 5 ounces of meat, you're gonna go into a sucrose system again. You can drink fat. Yeah, but you still, if you take in too many calories, you'll go into a sucrose system. So as soon as you take in your chicken breast or your hamburger patty, and then after that you take in your fats and and any kind of carbohydrate you're gonna have, and then I do my sugars and probiotics and prebiotics at the end, and then after that, right? Now my body is gonna be burning sugar because I have more than 6 ounces of protein in my body. As soon as my body is burning sugar, it'll burn sugar for maybe 8 to 10 hours. ate for 4 hours. Then as soon as I leave the sucrose system, I start burning on a ketose system. So this is really, really confusing stuff. That's why I built a bunch of graphics. The graphics are done. I just had to leave town. I had to get out of town to go get this car I'm driving now. I finished Chuck, is Chuck Bronson close to 100,000? Chuck Bronson, make sure everybody subscribes to Chuck Bronson. I love that guy, man. And Chuck, we gotta talk, dude. So, yep, I'm a long time member. I'm actually gonna upgrade my membership so I get a wrench. NY Care 1, let me do my presentation, and then you may adjust what you eat. Instead of eating it all day, you may slightly alter what you eat. Just years and years. I'm 48 years old on Sunday, so I'm not some 22-year-old guy with a six-pack. I'm a 48-year-old guy with a six-pack. So that means that I must know something. I must know something about nutrition. I must know something about exercise, because I don't come from a genetically freaky family. My family, as a matter of fact, there's athletics in my family, but there's not. There's also the fat gene in my family, and most of my family is actually overweight. So I don't have anything against overweight people. I just I got a thing against trolls who harass me. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, NY Care. Is that how do I say your name properly? Aw, thanks, Morrigan Raven Wolf. I just got single. So what's up, Playboy? I just got single yesterday, day before yesterday. I got the text message. I'm now no longer involved. So she was really sweet though. She said, good luck with your mission. I hope you accomplish everything you want to. And I said, thank you. Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, when you're young and in your teens and your 20s, it's kind of a fiery thing when you break up. You know, when you're an adult in your 40s and you break up, you just go, good luck. You know, hope you find that person that, and I think I do actually make her happy, but I travel the country all the time. I'm not there a lot, and she loves physical interaction. So, you know, I got to get another girlfriend now, I guess. And she wasn't even officially my girlfriend or anything. You know, she wasn't officially my girlfriend. So, but you know, it was my friend, and so what can you do? You know, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be human. So I wasn't in love or anything, and she wasn't in love, but we liked each other, and I just traveled too much. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Never seen you before, 35th Rebellion. Never seen your name before. Never seen your icon before. So I don't know who you are, dude. But you know, yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna find another chickie. I also enjoy physical interactions. I think we all enjoy physical interactions. If you don't enjoy physical interactions, oh, dude, I can't wait to teach it to you, Troll Hunter. I can't wait to teach it. Just so you guys know, I spent 2 or 3 days building those graphics for the Don't Push the Button. And as a matter of fact, one of the moderators on this channel has used my system. One of the, oh, perfect. Leave that up there. Don't delete that. Perfect. Perfect. Amazing. I'm so happy you just put that. That proves stalking. That is so perfect. That is so perfect. Thank you so much for putting that up there. 35th, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. That helps me so much. That helps me so much. Awesome. Awesome. Because when people are stalking you and they're running an account that is named after stalking you, eventually I'm going to get her criminally charged. I'm hoping that's what the goal is, you know. So That's what I'm hoping. So I appreciate you putting that. Thanks a lot. Can't wait. So just so you guys know, when someone comes in and they say, you know, we're finding you and we're stalking you, that puts a regular person, that's beyond what reasonable. When someone says they're stalking you, that's not reasonable. So what that means is that someone has done something wrong to you and wronged you, meaning that they can be held liable financially or under federal equitable relief. I'm not gonna make that stop. I wanted to pull over real quick and stretch my legs out. Oh, damn, I wish I could have hit that rest stop. What a bummer. Maybe I can on the other side. Is there a way to come in on the other side? Let me see. Maybe there is. Let me see. Let me see if there's a way to come in the other side here. I don't think so. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Well, the thing is that you can do that all you want if they're not suing you. You can say and do whatever you want until someone takes you to court. And then they can be held liable. I got the screenshot. Perfect. I mean, don't block him. Let him keep saying things. It'll really help the case in the long run, because it's going to take a while. So they're going to think they're getting away with things for a while, and then one day the channel goes dark. And I don't want to say anything else. There are other people doing things. I'll just put it that way. There are other people doing things. I might be helping those people. I might not be. But there are other people doing things that is going to be a multiple thing. So, Vincent Photography. Is it fat weight that you're battling, or is it health as far as like fitness? Heather Holt is a troll for AFA. She worships AFA. That's who Heather Holt is. She literally worships the guy. And the guy has a bunch of felonies and was accused of rape. Oh, you have diabetes? Okay, so are you insulin dependent, Vincent? Do you have to take a shot of insulin? You know, Vincent, you can email me as well, because Don't Push the Button's gonna come out this week. No pills, so you don't need any insulin? If you don't need any insulin, have you ever seen a guy on YouTube named Dr. Jason Fung? Have you ever seen his lectures? Because several clips of him coming up in this presentation that I'm doing. Dr. Jason Fung. Have you ever heard of him? Yeah, but she's and by the way, as far as Heather Holt is concerned, I found her Facebook page and I let her know. I said, you literally are backing a guy who has been accused of rape. Did you guys see those things that I showed the other? Did I show you guys those things the other day? So let me show you guys some stuff, because I mean I got some time here. So let me just show you guys something. I'm going to show you something that is. Oh, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it, man. Let me find something for you guys, though. I want to show you something that's really, really telling. So right here on, there's this one. Copy. And then there's this one right here. This is really bad. I mean, I hate to go into the dirt here, but I think that it's important that we know exactly who you know we're dealing with as people, because if I had ever read this blog before I went to Massachusetts, I never would have met that guy. I never would have met that guy. So this is from I found this on Turtle Boy Sports. Okay, Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Can you go over there, buddy? Can you go sit over there? Can you go over there, pretty please, Charlie? Can you go over there? Passenger seat. Go to the passenger seat. Go to the passenger seat. No, not down there. Pass over here. Over here. Over here. There you go. You got it. Okay. So here's this right here. So this is on, oh, come on, you son of a, God bless it. Sorry guys, one second. Sorry guys. So this is on Turtle Boy Sports. You guys can look this up if you want. And actually, do you know what I can do? I can put this, let me put this in the link. Let me put these, over there, Charlie, go. Okay. Let me put these in the chat because I have the chat open right here. Let me put these two links. If you guys really want to see the actual stuff, look at this. Read these two articles. These are really, really telling. There's one article right there. And then here's the other one right here. This one says, and this is I'm not going to say anything. You can read what was written here, but this is I mean, I read these yesterday and I was like, if I had read these, I never would have associated with this dude. I wouldn't even spoken to him on the phone. I mean, more people need to, I think Rights On was going to do a video about these two blogs. Rights On, are you still in here? I think you know, Tim, Jeebus Crisp, he could do a video on these two things. This is a 35th Rebellion. You're sorry. I thought you were here to troll. What? Which is it, dude? You're here to add into the, I'm the worst person ever, even though I haven't lost my children. I'm not a recovering drug addict felon. I didn't just get out of prison. You know? So, yeah, it's just, I put those two links in there. You guys can read those links. Oh, I see. I mean, I don't even know what you're still doing in here. So, let me send you to another page. Go work on yourself and come back when you have a life. But don't come here because I don't care. People are either down for this mission and what we're doing, or, you know, that's the reason why the people are here, is because there really truly is a goal, and we're going to change this system. And how we change the system is extraordinarily specific. I didn't come here and say, let's change the system, with no ideas, with no idea how to change the system. I came here out loud. I produced a documentary a year ago talking about digital detainment. I didn't just come up with this idea when I had a YouTube page, right? I've been thinking about this for a very long time. You're not blocked. Morgan Ravenwolf, Morrigan. I'm just so you know, I'm not taking on any new internet friends. I only, you know, I just can't take on any new friends from the internet. People who contact me on the internet, talking about websites, talking about this, talking about that, I can't take you on as a friend. I'm sorry. I can't trust you. I don't trust people who I just meet randomly on the internet. So I'm not taking on any new friends. I'm only working with the friends who I already have until this is all cleared up, until I get these people's channels taken down. And these are only the first two. There's going to be several. So it just sucks. It just takes a little bit of time, and I don't want to waste my time. But I'm not going to wait on the model. I'm going to begin building the model right away. I'm going to spend the next week or two, 3, I don't know. I'm going to spend some time in Denver right now, and then by October, I will be starting to work on that model. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build the actual way that we change this bullshit system. And that's the real mission of what my goal has been the entire time. Remember, before I came here, okay? Oh, do you, Samuel? I've heard that before from people. I've never seen your name in here before. Send me the money then, Samuel. Just send it over. Send it over and send a screenshot. Take a screenshot, and then there'll be proof that you sent me the money. If you have money for Deborah, send it over. My Cash App and Venmo. Go ahead, JMM, put my Cash App and Venmo in there. Send it over. If you got money for Deborah, send it. I'll give it to her. She'll get it, 100%. Oh, Turtle Boy Live's in here. Hey, Turtle Boy, what's going on? Oh, cool, man. I will shoot you an email when I get off of this live. So the guy in here just said he had money for Deborah. Okay, cool, send it. See, that's the whole thing, just so you guys know. The guy that just said that, right? When people contact me and they say, hey, I've got some money for you, or Deborah or Christy Roan, I've got some money for you, right? The people who actually want to help Christy, who want to help Deborah, who want to support what I'm doing, I get a text message that says, check your Cash App. For Christy Roan yesterday, I got a text message and the guy said to me, tell Christy to check her Cash App. There's none of this, hey, I'm going to send you some money. Hey, I'm going to send you a beef jerky sticks, whatever. I'm just making stuff up. That's not what people who support the people who I build up support for and for who support me, they don't say that they're going to do it. They just do it. And then they tell me, check your PayPal, make sure you got that. Check your Zelle, check your Cash App. That's what happens. That's how it goes. People don't contact me and say, hey, I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to help out. It just shows up. There are people in here who, I don't want to say who my supporters are, but there are people in here that I'll get a text from them. They'll say, check your Cash App. And then I've got a little bit of money to keep doing because I'm going to sit for the next week and crank out videos. I got a bunch of videos I'm going to crank out. Don't push the button is one of them. Don't push the button. Don't push the button. Don't push the button. You know, but if you want to support, hey dude, great to see you. Yep. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What's going on, Turtle Boy Live? I don't know if that's really you, Turtle Boy. I don't really know if that's that's really you. They love creating fake accounts, Turtle Boy. I don't think that's Turtle Boy. I don't think that's Turtle Boy. I don't think that's Turtle Boy. That's Turtle Boy. I guarantee it's not. Oh, Golden State fan, was that a fake profile? Did you go look at his thing? It's fake, right? Yeah, I didn't think it was. Because just so you guys know, I don't have any Turtle Boy and I don't have a relationship where he would come in here and say things like that to me publicly. We just don't have that kind of thing going. So, you know, whoop, 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 whoop. Take that, dude. Go put that on your troll chat. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? See, I have a huge personality, so I don't mind if you know, whoop, whoop, whoop. Does that help you, dude? Whoop, whoop. Does that help you? Does that help you feel like you did something great in the world today? How many people have you helped today? How many people have you been concerned about? You know, I put out this morning, I put out Deborah Rogers' inmate number and I put out a way to send her money, right? That's what I did this morning. And I guarantee you that at least 5 people sent Deborah Rogers some commissary money, that sent Deborah Rogers some phone money, who sent Deborah Rogers $5 and said, hey, I support you, Deborah. I guarantee you, your goal was to come on here and fake like you're Turtle Boy and say whoop, 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 whoop. There you go, bro. Now you got it. You won. What'd you accomplish, though? Who'd you help? Who'd you help? You didn't do anything. Look, I got him to say whoop, 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 whoop. What's up, Playboy? It doesn't bother me at all. You guys can make fun of me all you want. I'm gonna suing some people. And the next people I sue is gonna be a payday. The next people I sue will pay. Because if I'll tell you what, I'm getting fired up because it's like, you know what makes, it doesn't, people who come and troll don't make me mad. What makes me mad is realizing that they don't do anything for anybody else. I told you guys this. I posted the link to James Springer's video. James Springer, who goes by James Freeman. He made a video about a woman who got cuffed up, and at the end of it goes, well, if anybody wants to get her a lawyer, you know, why don't, you know what I don't want to, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I should. Why don't you do a fundraiser for her, James Springer? You're the one that covered her story. You're the one that made $1,000, $1,500 off her video of her being arrested. Why don't you help her find a lawyer? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do a fundraiser for her, raise her $10,000 so she can hire her own lawyer? With 400,000 subscribers, you should be able to do that. Why don't you? Because you don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. Fact. Chille is the worst person on the internet. I help people. What do? I made a video about you. I made $1,000 off you. And then I said at the end of it, with one breath, I sloughed all responsibility. Hey, if any lawyers out there want to help her out, you know, I put her information in the comments. Why don't you help her out, bro? Why don't you help her out? Why don't you do a fundraiser for her? How about that? I'm sorry, Sly. It just triggers me, you know? It's like, when you have a big personality and you have charisma and you have a following, use that to help people. That's the point. When you have the ability to lead, then lead. Don't just say, if anybody wants to help her out, you know, it's like, Scrub, I'm starting to think that you are, I'm starting to think that you are actually somebody else. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, Scrubella. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I mean, come on, dude. You know, until, I'll just say it out loud. Bye, Natasha. Until Bao comes to the table and actually participates in working and helping people and does something, please don't promote him here. Is that fair? Is that fair? And help people. I'm more than willing to work with him to help people. If he doesn't want to help people, please don't promote his channel here. Is that fair? Is that a fair thing? I actually go out of my way to help people. And so until you actually do that, you know, hey, Bao, good to see you, dude. If you want to help people, Bao, and you want to work with me helping people, would love to promote you. But help anybody, I don't want to work with you. I just don't. You know, I don't need to be attached to anybody else. I can do everything I'm doing. Look what attaching to other people has done so far. To people who care about clicks and views and likes and comments. Hey, if anybody wants to help her out, her information is in the comments below. Why don't you help her, dude? You're the one with 400,000 subs. Why don't you help her out? You're the one that made thousands of dollars off her video. Why don't you help her? You know, it's annoying. It's just, you know, it's just, I know I really like Scrub. I don't know if I thought Scrub was maybe the other guy. And I got nothing against, hey, Bao, I got nothing against you, dude. I think you're really funny. But I'm on a mission to help other people. I'm on a mission to change this system. If you're not on the same mission, dude, then we don't really have much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If you're just here to get clicks and views and look at me trolling, we're not on the same page, dude. I'm not mad at you, man. I know that, hey, and by the way, Bao, in case you didn't know, I've seen a few of your videos. I've seen you sit there talk about me. I've seen you be like, hey, let's call Chille. I've seen what you do. I've seen how you try to set it up so that you can clown me, dude. It is what it is, man. But I'm here to help people, man. And I'm gonna help people. You know, I'm here to help people. You know? You know what I'm saying? So, there's that. Like, when people have a lot of power and they don't use that power for good, it makes me upset. So, thank you, Sly, for telling me to calm down, take a breath. Well, hey, dude, just don't become a distraction. I don't want to boot people from my page. I actually want to have I want to hear a different perspective. I want to have disagreements with people and have healthy disagreements, you know, but let's get on the same page, because I do think that you have a good heart. I think most people have a good heart. I think that they get led astray by bad influences and by the mob. That's what I think. I think that's what happened to people I've worked with this. They got carried away with the mob, you know. So there's all that. And I'm really in a great mood, so it's triggering to me that you would run someone's video and then say, somebody help her. You just made money off her. Why don't you help her? It just, I mean, am I wrong on this? Can someone, the people watching, you know, I have my own personal issues and stuff, and I have my own personal battles with people and stuff. Am I off on this? Am I wrong on this? Because look, I could be, you know, my compass could be off. You know, I could be off on this. You know, but the guy made a video about a woman getting put in handcuffs, and then said, you know, somebody help her. You're right there. You're standing right there. You got her contact. Why don't you help her out? Oh, I couldn't possibly. I just make money off her videos. Why don't you help her out, bruh? You have 400,000 subscribers. Why don't you help her? Because you're a selfish person and you don't care about anybody but yourself. That's the truth. If you never say and do the things that you've done, it's just atrocious. It's an embarrassment. I told someone this the other day. The biggest disappointment for me in the year 2022 has been James Springer. Biggest disappointment ever. I really thought the guy was great. Come to find out, he's a selfish, self-centered prick. And I just can't understand it. Like, you made a video about this woman, you made a bunch of money. Why don't you help her get a lawyer? I'm just saying. All right, I'll let it go. I'll let it go, Sly. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I let it go. It's off. 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 There you go, Sly. It's off. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he should have helped her find a lawyer. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think he should have helped her find a lawyer. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the guy who made $1,000 off her video should help her find a lawyer. Or put a 2 in the chat if you think he should not help her find a lawyer. I'm just saying, you did make a bunch of money off her video. I'm just saying. Put a 1 if you think he should actually step up and help the woman. That too hard? Everybody here thinks that he should have helped the woman. 1. They both, that's funny, you both put WON. That is really funny. Oh, I think James Springer has a very good voice. I think James Springer does a great job bringing awareness to the cases that need to bring awareness. I think he does a fantastic job. I think he has a fantastic channel. It's just for him. It just helps him out. And so that's the problem I have. You know, and the guy goes on and says, Chille is the worst person ever. I didn't make $1,000 off a chick's video and then not be willing to bring her on live and help her get a lawyer. But I'm the worst ever? Okay. You sure about that? You know, Sly, you're right. I get OCD and then I just can't, like, I'm like a dog on a bone, you know? Where are you going, David? Where are you going, David? Where are you going, Chuck? Where's everybody going? I'm doing 82. I gotta slow down. I gotta go to 80. Yo, Rumble, what's going on? What is going on? Yeah, right's on. That's exactly correct. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where is Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where is Waldo? Anybody? Anybody know where Waldo is? Anybody know where Waldo is? I'm in the Northern California sun. This is fun. This was fun. I know it. I know it. I know it. This was fun though. This was a fun chat. This was like a 2.5 hour super fun chat. Chuck, I feel like, you know, Chuck, this is one of my longer broadcasts. I feel like I was watching a Chuck Bronson broadcast here where I'm on there for 3 hours watching. What's going on, NorCal? How you doing, buddy? Where's Waldo? Where is Waldo? I actually thought earlier I was going to get pulled over, and so I was in my review mirror, and I was like, you know what? If he's going to pull me over, I'm going to be going live when he does that. I can't wait to get back. I really can't wait. I don't know how much longer I have to go here, but I think I'm quite a ways away. I think I'm quite a ways here from Denver. So looking forward to it. Anyway, listen, I will get the flock out of here. Thanks for letting me take up 2 hours of your day. For those of you guys who stayed the whole time, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Super appreciate it. I'm gonna drive my booty off right now and try to get to Denver as quick as I can without going too fast. And then I'll be live again tomorrow. I think tomorrow, it might not be Don't Push the Button tomorrow, it might be the day after. I might need a day or two to recover from all this. And this was a 29-hour drive, so it's gonna be super, yeah. Yep, I won't. I will not. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. I do appreciate it. Just remember one thing. Under any circumstances, it doesn't matter what the condition, we don't stop. We don't stop until we change this bullshit system. And instead of just saying change the bullshit system, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we change it. And when I show it to you, I can't see anybody who would disagree. You actually just have to see the model built. You have to see it. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Listen, God bless you guys. God bless the United States. Thank you so much for coming. I super appreciate it. All my members, thank you so much. Literally, just so you guys know, my store got hit hard this month. Last couple months, my YouTubes are demonetized. So there's a few people in here who have really stepped up, need to continue to do what I do. And I will not forget you, because I will get some money out of these lawsuits, and I won't forget you. Thank you for helping me when I was the worst position, when I was at the lowest. I appreciate it. And you guys don't even know everything yet. You will when all the lawsuits come out, but you guys will know everything soon. What's happened to me this past month has been nothing short of criminal. So I can't wait. Anyway, listen, I'll get the flock out of here. Thanks for letting me talk. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator.